My latest romance novel purchase just came in the mail today, and here they are, 27 books, which I purchased on Facebook for $35. And most of them are historical romances from the 1980s, although some contemporaries from that period as well. Some from the 1970s too. And we'll just run through them. Now most of these are GALLEN books that are right in here that you're seeing. They were published by Richard GALLEN through Pocket Books. Pocket Books, I guess, was the distributor. And there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. Now previously, I had these GALLEN books. These are the ones I've had already. Let's see how many are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And they have these little frames around them. They were published by Pocket Books between like 1979 and 1982. And I've only read one of them so far, which is that one, which was really good. And some are historical and some are contemporary. They'll usually say, right down there it says GALLEN Contemporary Romance. And then others will say, well, that one didn't say anything. Sometimes they don't say anything. Let's see if we can find a historical in here. There we go. And then there's the historical. So these are the new ones that just came in, that I just bought. And this is the oldest one. This is from 1980, Tanya by Muriel Bradley. Now it just says fiction on it. It doesn't say romance, but it should be a romance, obviously. Let's see, it says Pocket Books, Richard GALLEN, June 1980. Now I do have another one here. This isn't actually, it doesn't look like a GALLEN book exactly, although it does have very much that same style, with the slanted writing. It looks like, by the same art department. But this one, see, these ones yet, they don't say GALLEN yet on the covers. This one from 1980. This one is from, this one doesn't say GALLEN at all on it. So it may not technically be GALLEN, but this one's March 1981, it says. So, the rest of them, though, are definitely GALLENs. There's another Muriel Bradley. These are both contemporary. Let's see. Now it says published by Richard GALLEN Books, distributed by Pocket Books. And Judy Sullivan was the editor. That one's from June 1981. Richard GALLEN Books. We'll just run through these. I love the covers on some of these ones. This one is a historical, A Lasting Splendor by Elizabeth Bright. This one also has a cool cover. The historicals tend to have the cooler covers, I think. Arabesque by Ray Butler. Pretty awesome. Harvest of Dreams by another by Jessica Dare. Not to be confused with Tessa Dare, the current writer. Candace Adams and another Muriel Bradley. This is also historical. Candace Adams is, I believe, a pen name. Lois A. Walker. January 1982. So now we got into the 1982 books. I did put these in roughly chronological order when I stacked them here. Another Elizabeth Bright. Again, the great covers on them. That Certain Smile, Kate Belmont. These are both contemporaries. And finally, Wayward Angel by Candace Arkham. Again, I think that has an awesome cover. This is a historical. It's hard to kind of convey, I think, probably in the video, how cool the artwork is on these covers. Let's see, this one, August 1982. Alice Ramirez is her real name. This is near the end. So, in late 1982, Pocketbooks ended their relationship with Richard Gallen Books. And then Pocketbooks started their own historical series called Tapestry. And these just came in as well, number 24 and number 60, both by Monica Berry, which is a pen name for a mail writer, I believe, David Wind. That's 1983. I love the Tapestry series, so there were around 94 of them, and now with these two added to my collection, I have almost all of them. I think I'm probably only missing about 15 books to have all of them. And finally, here we have the rest of them. The Cranshaw Inheritance. This kind of has a gothic-y look to it. This one has a cool old-time cover, Love's Raging Torment. But BT, which was Belmont Tower. And Tower is probably best known for their comic books, The Thunder Agents, in the 1960s. There you can see it says 1978 Tower Publications. I believe Belmont Books and Tower Books merged, so that's why you have this BT on here for Belmont Tower. But I love these old-time covers. Whoa! And then two more here. Fancy by Genevieve Davis. This is published by Jove. Hi Barbary, Barbara Annandale, which I believe is a pen name for Jean Bowden, who I think was a Harlequin writer, something like that. December 1980. She was the prize of the harem, yet still a slave. She rose from the London gutter to the heights of a golden destiny. Love child of the aristocracy. So yeah, when people talk about bodice rippers and things like that, it's kind of a bit like what they're talking about, that old style historical romance. A lot of people don't know that Avon Books in the 1980s and 90s had their own little Regency line, because Zebra Books and Signet and Fawcett had their own Regency lines that are a little more popular. But these ones you can tell from their little flowered border. All their books had that sort of thing in the beginning, and then by the 80s, late 80s and the early 90s, they changed it up. Valerie Bradstreet is a pen name, I believe, for Mary Lynn Roby. I think I've also have some other books by 1981. I've read a thin Avon Regency by Margaret Somerville earlier this year and really enjoyed it. They're just thin books, but they're really, really fun. Normally I don't collect Zebra Regencies because there's just so many of them, But and the covers don't appeal to me usually as much as some of the others. But this one I just couldn't pass up. A Zebra Holiday Regency. It's an Easter-themed Regency novel from, I think, early 90s, 1991. Finally here, we have some candlelight romance. Nurse Kilmer's Vow. This one's from the 1960s. It's in a bit rough condition. 1963 is when the book originally came out. This printing, candlelight prints from 1969. Bally Breezes by Esther Boyd. This is Candlelight 624, compiled from 1980 or 81. Let us see, December 1980. Whoa. And Candlelight 646, Perilous Waters, Jane Blackmore. This one's odd because it doesn't have a copyright information or anything in it. It says that this printing is from April 81. Dell did do another one previously, but they don't say when. There's no copyright at all other than saying it originally appeared in Great Britain. So I'll have to look that up online, see what the story is. And finally, book 2 of Jane Castle's Guinevere Jones mystery series, published by Dell in 1986. And I've read the first book last month and really enjoyed it. So this is book number 2 in the series. And it's basically a mystery series about these two quick characters, Guinevere Jones and Zachariah Justice, I think is his name, Zach and Gwen. And it's sort of a romantic solving mysteries type thing. But there's 2 more books in the series, and I hope to get those eventually. So anyways, that's what I got today. All these books. And I end up paying $35, which was a good buy for 27 books. Shipped right to my house. So thanks for watching. Bye.